Hello, everybody. Wood King Media Police Crimes Report. I am Christopher Wood. I am a 6-year revenge retaliation, 100% full physical identity theft victim from the guy on the thumbnail. He is alleged O.p.p, Supervisor, Blair, Hardy, Cain. He is a meth trafficker. He is guilty of rapes. He is guilty of financial thefts and frauds, bank thefts and frauds, my identity theft. He is a stalker, a homosexual, and he is guilty of possible multiple homicides. He is a sex slave trafficker, human trafficker, with other lowlives in Nappy and other police. He is involved with organized trafficking, stalking, financial thefts and frauds, and once again, multiple homicides. Ex-Chief or Commander, year 2019, Nappy, Ontario, on the corner of Bridge and Center Street, had me shot. Him and somebody in a black truck, and I've been seeing that same black truck around here lately who is associated to a certain person who is also involved with this and guilty of very serious crimes, including attempted homicide on me. Staff Sergeants, years 2019, 2021, Shannon Cork, Robert Lucas, Dave Weiss. Constable Ward, Stacy, a mental health worker, was Nappy Daily Tea Company, now Kingston AMHS, and Shelley Hafner, Christine Schultz, Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Cain 7224, Lennox and Addington County General Hospital, Dr. Tatiana Vukadinovic, guilty of file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, blacklisting, girlfriend to Stacy, Kingston AMHS. Justice of the peace, threats, accusations, intimidations, obstructions to prevent arrest because it had to do with on cops or anyone else, including having me falsely charged to prevent hers from being named in crimes that she is also guilty of. A guy known as Bill Waldridge, he's guilty of stalking, torturing, and taking my mother's life with and for Blair Hardy Cain, or Blair Cain Hardy, December 20th, 2020, stalking, torturing her, and causing her death. It was done with intent to commit through Spencer Mills 14716, Robert Cain 722, or Stacy, a mental health worker, Kingston AMHS. Whew. Other ones who were involved, two of them are actually my cousins, Harry Hartwick, Dale Hartwick. Dale Hartwick's boyfriend or lover, Tony Anthony Axel Rose Hearns, Raymond LeBlanc, Bert Hustler, Tyler Lake, Jason Van Alstyne. Each and every one of them are guilty of 6 years torture crimes on me, brain injury me, body mutilations. They are sex slave traffickers, drug traffickers, registered sex offenders, and each and every one of them are guilty of homicides and attempted homicides for the police. 6 years of injuring, very serious injuring, torturing, medical blacklisting, file falsifications for treatment refusals, discrimination, keeping me from help, trying for arresting and charging, also forced confinement, limited to no freedom of movement through very serious threats from certain people. I now have tubes in my head I never previously had. I go through piss and shit torture on a daily basis, completely and totally rotting and numbing my head. I also have what feels like a cap under my skull as well. None of this prior to being shot August 6, 2019, and this all began against me. Each and every one of them are guilty of homicides and attempted homicides, including the police themselves. I am being seriously numbed down. I'm having problems thinking. The whole right side of my head is completely and totally numb. I am also the end of my bloodline, so you are guilty of not only having my mother stalked, tortured, and her life taken, but also you are guilty of ending a wood bloodline for revenge retaliation for me speaking of the human trafficking, homeless exploitation for monetary gain, and money washing through the Morning Star mission. Congratulations on what you accomplished. You are nothing but terrorists, pieces of shit, and I know a certain person in hopes of deniability who is using Pegasus on my computer and on my phone, blocking out my hacking into my iOS, my pictures, my microphone, and my camera, controlling my YouTube as well. I have been having a lot of problems posting a lot of stuff, and everything I do is getting blocked on my computer. It's being shadow banned, and they are background broadcasting through this police tech that they are using on my computer and my phone because of me speaking of their crimes that involve very serious crimes such as human trafficking, sex slavery, children and adults having elderly stalked, tortured, and their lives taken, full physical identity thefts, putting illegal prisoner tracking into victims, framing victims, medically blacklisting victims, mutilating them, torturing them, and having them killed and having it covered up. Lies about being suicidal, lies about drugs that I do not do. So you can use those bullshit narratives when you finally do take my life, and that is how you're going to try to cover it up. And I will not be proven wrong because Jason Van Alstyne is a stroke victim. He is a crackhead. He is a fentanyl dealer, a drug addict. So it would be easy for him to fake a death. And as crazy as that may sound, it is 100% provable. I look like that son of a bitch now. And I also have his DNA along with everybody else's in me, and it can be 100% proven just through their piss and shit in my body alone. That it is fucking disgusting having to go through this on a single every single day from these low life bastards and not being able to do a thing about it. My medical rights, my legal rights, my human rights have been taken. There is other police involved who are guilty of very serious threats, intimidations, obstructions leading to more threats of death, forced confinement, freedom, no freedom to limited movement, death threats against my family members, my wife, death threats against my nephew as well, gag order threats against me as well, to prevent me even giving my location to get medical help. But it wouldn't do any good anyway because I have no medical rights. I am being turned into a vegetable. I am being completely and totally deformed, 100% full proven identity theft with these low life pieces of shit. And all they have to do is be arrested, but they can't because I do not have the $22,000 to give O.p.p for their extortion. This is how you go about getting out of arresting and charging and lawsuits against yourselves and O.p.p. This is how you plan on trying to frame me, or this is how you plan on trying to kill me using one of these bastards, knowing that they are all fucking junkies, including you, CB. You are going to answer for this too. I'm even starting to get the red nappy hair. So, in hopes of deniability, I still have a lot of proof. And if there's any more threats against me in any way, shape, or form, there's going to be serious more consequences because I am not going to go through this any fucking more. I am not going to be changed with proof through these pieces of shit. all through tech being used in me from being shot August 6, 2019, and this all started and began against me. How many others have you done this to? And once again, I'm pretty sure I know you're blocking this out and laughing about it because it is being blocked out. I just want you to know I hope you're happy doing what you've done, getting away with what you've gotten away with, and will continue to get away with because you are police, their family members, and they're junky, low life, sex offending, drug trafficking pieces of shit accomplices above law. I did not come on here to curse and swear. I did not get on here to belittle anybody. I came on here to tell my story about what has happened to me through very seriously dangerous police. And I am getting so seriously injured, I am being turned into a damn vegetable by these lowlives. I get air going through my head all the time, expanding my head. All it would take is me being able to go to a hospital and actually get medically checked. And it would sure prove a lot of stuff, a lot of damage is done to me internally on top of what I have externally shown and proven of the crimes against me. Doctors, hospitals having me falsely charged to prevent anything legal on them to turn their crimes against me, back onto me by trying to blame me for shit to get out of their crimes, using their badges, their positions, their credentials, whatever. Proven to be also very seriously dangerous. All it took is Stacy, a mental health worker, to talk to her girlfriend, which I had no association with, no criminal record, no association with mental health or AMHS, no nut wards or anything like that. I had not even been to a hospital or a doctor in approximately 7 to 10 years prior to being shot. And then everything beginning against me. I was actually doing good for myself. I was meditating. I was mentally and physically getting myself better in every way, shape, and form. And then I was shot, and everything. My life completely took a snowball down to hell, pretty much. Getting electric shocking, having my skull split invasively into sections, being seriously brain injured with proof, lung and kidney damages. When I eat, also my food goes to the right side of my body. It also have a plate or something inside my skull too, because I can't even shave my head when I try to use anything. This steel or whatever, it sticks to my damn head. So what the hell besides the prisoner tracking and R&M, what all exactly did you shoot into me for this to happen to me, O.p.p? And how many others has it been done to? How many people have you bought, sold, and traded? How many lives and identities have you changed? How many lives have you destroyed and had it covered up and gotten away with it because you're doing it to poor, homeless, elderly, disabled? And you know damn well once you cast your lies against anybody that's poor, elderly, disabled, if you don't have a lot of money, you don't have a snowball's chance in hell of anything. Be safe, everybody. I have lots of proof on my channel, and I'm hoping that this is seen by at least one other person outside of the low lives and share this because it's very serious and important. My life and my bloodline is on the line because of these pieces of shit, and there's nothing I can do about it.